Hey yo. Hey yo. It's been a while since I first saw you. Hello everybody. I have returned from the sea. Hey yo. I'm back from my vacation. 'Twas full of shenanigans. And by some miracle, I didn't get sick. My dad did, though. Unfortunately. Hello. I shall tell the story of my time at sea in just a moment, making sure everyone who's going to be here is here. Yeah, hopefully he does feel better. And it's funny, because, he got 2 vaccinations. I only got the one. Vaccination. He went and got 2, and then he's the only one that got sick. I bet it was because I saw him touch an elevator button and then touch his eye. And I'm like, well, there it is. Oh, you going on vacation? Where you going? But yes, I was out at sea for a whole week. And I slept none of it. No sleep for me. Ain't no rest for the wicked. I got no sleep. I'm more tired now than when I left. That was his first mistake. But yeah, I'm more tired than when I left. And I think I lost weight. On my vacation. You know, most people when they're out at sea on a cruise, they gain weight from all the food. But no, not me. Twas. Like, it was fun, but it was a rough week. To the beach? That sounds like a fun time. Alright, let's figure out how to... That's a lot of pizza. Hello, welcome. Hey yo. But yeah, so I shall begin the tellings of my week. As soon as I explain what we're doing. So, let me scooch this mic over here. So, I have to make a bunch of stickers because I made a little garden out of like foam and cloth. It's gonna be like a little gachapon, but not in a gachapon. So I'm trying to come up with like little vegetable creatures, or I mean they could be fruits too. But yeah, little critters. So far I came up with corn dog, because puns, and then an eggplant, but it's gonna look like a chicken because it's an eggplant. My mom came up with horseradish. And then my dad was like, porcupine apple. And I was like, okay. I'm trying to come up with a bunch of stuff like that. You know, just to make little punny animals that people can just pluck from the little garden that I made. And you know, they're not gonna know what they're gonna get. But yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. Alright, so it's Sunday. What is it, the 18th? The 18th is when I left, I think. So it's Sunday. A week ago. We're driving. And we all remember last year when I tried to go on vacation. We all know that I never made it onto the boat because one of my parents didn't have a proper birth certificate. So this year we all had passports. So no shenanigans on that front. We all had passports. Having a passport makes things so much easier. Like, you're just like, here. And they're like, alright. And you feel so important. Get a passport if you can. It makes life so much easier. But, so we get on the boat. We actually get on the boat this time. And the boat's supposed to leave at 4:30 p.m. And we're like, cool. We start unpacking stuff, you know, having, you know, just having lunch. We went to have lunch. And then 4:30 comes by. The boat's still at port. And we're like, okay, maybe they're waiting for a family or something. 5 o'clock, 6:30, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. 1 a.m. the boat finally leaves. And the boat did not leave till 1 a.m. My dad, my family were like, we get on the boat, but the boat's not going to go anywhere. They never told us. They never explained why the boat never left. But I guess some people might have asked. And like, some people were saying that there was something wrong with the engine. And they had to fly in a mechanic. And I was like, well, damn. At least it started moving. But like, for a hot minute, we thought like, wow, we get on the boat and the boat's not even gonna go anywhere. The bad luck. But it's fine. We make it. The boat starts moving. And they're hauling ass through the night. And the first day on the ship is just at sea. You don't make it to any ports. And they were hauling it. That the boat was like kind of moving a bit. So I was getting a little nauseous. I don't normally get nauseous, but they were really hauling ass to make up for leaving at 1 a.m. And then somehow we made it on time to the next port. I think we made it early, actually. We made it early. Somehow. And we made it to Half Moon Cay. I think is what it's called. It's in the Bahamas. And we do kayaking. My dad decided to do excursions. So we have 3 days of excursions. Day 1 was kayaking. And I got to touch sea penis. I did. I touched sea dick. Yeah. The tour guide he just jumps out of his kayak, dunks his head underwater, and just pulls out a sea cucumber. And he's like, look what I found. It's a little sea cucumber. Would you all like to touch the sea cucumber? So we're all just passing around the sea cucumber, touching it. Hello, welcome. I am telling the tale of my week at sea. So yeah, I got to touch a sea cucumber. Clip it, penis. Yes, the piss being. But this was a different sea cucumber. And this one felt kind of rubbery. And like, as the tour guide was holding it, like, it was like straight. And then it just kind of like slowly started drooping. Like memory foam. And then I legit thought okay, so on the trip was me, my mom, my dad, and my grandfather. We all went on this trip. And my grandfather is quite old. No, it did. This one did not. So he can't really do a whole lot of like physical activity. So I'm in a kayak with my mom. My dad's in a kayak with my grandfather. And you know, we saw a lot of cool stuff. We saw a jellyfish. We saw sea dick. We saw mangroves. We saw a bunch of stuff. And then we make it all the way back. And like, me and my mom turn around and my dad's like, you know, paddling into the shore. And my grandfather looks dead in the back of the kayak. He's lifeless back there. Yeah, like a little sea cucumber. He was like this. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. A little sea cucumber. Hello. Well, I haven't been here in a week, so haven't missed much. So I'm panicking. And then like my dad and the tour guide are like lifting my grandfather out of the kayak, and he can't keep his legs straight. I think he got heat stroke. I think he got heat stroke because like he was all wobbly, and I'm like running around trying to find water to cool him off for him to drink, because obviously he's surrounded by water, but it's salt water. So I find water, give him water, we sit down, and eventually he is okay. But that was a scary moment. But yeah, and then the next day, I guess it's technically day 3, we go to Grand Turk. And this is excursion number 2, where we ride on a bus and we took a tour of the island. The island is not very large, and there's not very many people living on the island. I think there's like 1,000 people or less. I got a picture of me and my mom on the kayak, and a picture of my dad and my limp grandfather when they were coming in to the shore. So yeah, those are the only pictures that I got. But so yeah, so we're riding a bus and we're touring the island, and I was pretty upset at the end of the tour. I don't know if he saw heaven. He probably saw my grandmother. But because at the end of the tour, the bus driver's like, "Oh, this is the government building. If you have your passport with you, they'll stamp it." And I was so upset because my parents convinced me not to bring my passport with me while we're on excursions, and I could have gotten it stamped. I could have gotten my first stamp, and I'm sad. But it's fine. My first stamp will be Japan. But I couldn't have got a passport stamp. I'm sad. But then at the end of the bus tour, during the bus tour, I saw like 40 donkeys. This island, Grand Turk, it is covered in donkeys. Because like, I guess that island used to be like a salt mine. So there was like donkeys that would like, you know, haul the salt. But it's no longer a salt mine, so the donkeys just kind of roam free, and they're protected by the government, and apparently they do it a lot. Hiyo, hello, hey yo. So donkeys be going at it. So there are donkeys everywhere on this island. Now we missed the donkey show. We were pulling up, and we had just missed the donkey show. It was just donkey standing behind another donkey and his dick flapping in the wind. Literally flapping in the wind. A big green guy in a cat? Nah, unfortunately, no. But yeah, they were literally everywhere. And then at one of the tour stops, we got out of the bus and the bus driver pulls out another sea dick. So I got to touch my second sea cucumber. This one was slimy, and I didn't like touching it that much. And then it just started squirting water at everybody. I guess it was just, like, shh, like, ah, I'm threatened. Shh, shh. It just started squirting water, and like the lady that was like standing near him like freaked out. She's like, ah! And I'm like, it's just water. It was water. It was clear. There's a picture on the Discord. I put it on the Discord. And he also showed us a sea conch, or a conch. I've seen the shells, but I've never actually seen the actual like animal that lives in the shell. Apparently they're kind of like snails. I put a picture on the Discord also of that. Yes, it quivered at my touch. So like, and then, so he holds up the shell, and then the snail just kind of starts like slowly poking out. And like the tip of it looked kind of sharp, but I don't know if it actually is sharp or not. But I didn't touch it. And then he showed us a jellyfish, which I think I also put on the Discord. I think he called it an upside down jellyfish because it's so lazy that it ends up just floating upside down because it's just lazy. And it doesn't sting. It's like one of the few jellyfish that don't sting. I learned a lot. Oh, and I forgot. On the kayak tour, the tour guide would ask us a bunch of questions. And he's like, "Oh, does anyone know what this is?" And I was like, "Oh, a sea cucumber." And there's like, "You're right, milady." And people were like, "What? How do you know that?" And then like we make it up to these trees. And he's like, "Does anyone know what kind of trees these are?" And I was like, "Mangroves." And people are like looking at me like, "How do you know these things?" And this one girl comes up to me and she's like, "Do you study like marine biology?" Or I'm like, "Nah, I just play a lot of video games." Surprisingly, video games teach you a lot of things. I only knew about mangroves because of Dankum. Oh yeah, there's the pancake crab. I forgot about it. Pancake crab. I totally forgot about it. Yes. I learned so much from video games. But anyways, back to day 3. I guess we could. But at the end of the bus tour, he dropped us off at like this beach. And like I think it was called like the Governor's Beach. And the water was so clear. I have never seen beach water that clear in my whole life. I could see fish swimming by me, and I was like, holy shit, there's fish swimming by me. And they're all like, do. What are you? Do. And then they swim away. But like, it was really cool. Some of the fish looked familiar, like I might have seen them in Animal Crossing. Like, it was like they had like black stripes, and then like it was like yellow up here. And I'm like, that looks familiar. I'm like, I don't know if that's a yellow perch or not. It might not have been. But that's what it looked like to be. Animal Crossing. So yeah, that was day 2. Oh yeah, there's an island just full of pigs. I forget where it's located though. But then we get to day 4. And my mom is burnt. She is burnt. My mom does not do well in the sun. She looks like a lobster from the shoulders up. My poor mom. But day 4, we stopped at the Dominican Republic. And are there just like random islands of like animals everywhere? I've never heard of Rabbit or Horse Island. There's an island near Puerto Rico that you can't really go to because it's literally just full of venomous snakes. It's like a little small offshoot island, and it's just snakes. You can't go there. But so yeah, we go to Dominican Republic, and for some reason, like all the other days we left the port at like 5 p.m. But at the Dominican Republic we left at like 2. For some reason we spent the least amount of time there. And that was the place I probably would have wanted to spend the most time, because my dad booked an excursion for us to go to Dominican SeaWorld. It's called Ocean World. And it was pretty cute. It was cool. Like, it wasn't like the biggest park I've ever seen, but like it had like a lot of little neat stuff. We saw the sea lion show. I learned the difference between seals and sea lions. I put a picture on the Discord. I'll see if I can upload the video of the second half of the show, because in the first half not much was going on. But I'll see if I can put the video up that my mom recorded. Yeah, don't go to Snake Island, man. Don't go to Snake Island. But yeah, we saw a little sea lion, and it was so cute. And then I went snorkeling in a giant fish tank that they had there. Yeah, it looked clear as heck. But yeah, there's like a huge fish tank with like coral and stuff. And so me and my mom, they gave us like a mask, and you can just like swim around and look through it. And it was really cool. The fish were like touching distance, like really close. It was really interesting. But it was kind of funny because like my dad was supposed to record me and my mom going around, but my dad recorded the wrong person. Cause like there was a lady ahead of us, and she like waved at my dad as she was swimming by, and I guess it was hard for my dad to see through the glass and the water, so he thought it was my mom, and he recorded the wrong person. My mom was upset. I have to ask my dad for the video. He recorded me, but he just didn't record my mom, just some random lady. He did try. He tried his best. But he recorded me. And my mom's like, "You don't recognize your wife." But yeah, it was pretty fun. He did his best. But yeah, on the boat, I was saying that I probably lost weight on this trip because like the elevators were constantly packed because these lazy motherfuckers would use the elevator for one floor. And it's like, bruh, it's one floor. Don't waste the elevator space for one floor. So I'm over here with my anoclophobia. Like, damn. This boat has 15 flights. There's 15 floors on this boat. If you include deck 0, it's 16 floors. Our room was on the 11th floor. Luckily, the food was on the 10th floor, so we didn't have to walk too much for food. But everything else I had to like be going upstairs. I was like, man, I'm gonna come back looking like a Dominican soccer player because I'm gonna be tan with thick calves going up these damn stairs. And like, you're like, that's not that much stairs. But then after like the 5th flight, you're like, oh jeez, this is more than I thought it was. I underestimated this. But yeah, I was going up and down these stairs. My legs are sore. And then like, you know, normally when you go on these trips, like, you know, you look forward to like the food and stuff, but like, the food tasted so bland. Like, all of it was so bland. And I didn't really eat much. Like, I wasn't out here like trying to eat a whole bunch. I was just like, I'll eat enough. But like, it tasted so bland. There was only one thing that I ate that I was like, oh, this is actually really good. It was like a barbecue beef spring roll. So it's like a spring roll with beef in it, and then like it had like a barbecue dip. That was really good. Haven't been on a large boat like that. Can you notice the bulkheads moving across the ship? Bulkheads? Oh yeah, and like, there's like 6 elevators, and they're constantly full. Yeah, like the food looked nice. I put pictures on the food porn channel, and like they looked good, but a lot of it was very bland. Except for one piece of broccoli that I ate that had all the salt of the sea on it. I was like, it was so much. But yeah, my calves were sore. And then to top it all off, I didn't sleep. I ain't getting no sleep. I'm supposed to be on vacation. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'm supposed to be resting. I ain't getting no sleep. Those beds felt like stone slabs. I felt like I was sleeping on a stone slab. So not only am I uncomfortable, the room was freezing because my mom loves to sleep in a refrigerator because I was rooming with my mom. So I was freezing, sleeping on a rock, and my mom screams in her sleep. She has like night Tourette's. So like, I ain't got no sleep. I'm so tired. So tired. Bruh. I should have just like slept on the deck somewhere in one of the lounging chairs. I would have had a better chance at sleep. I mean, you don't really feel the boat moving all that much when you're on a boat. At least I don't. I only felt it on the second day because they were like trying to make up time. So I could feel it then, but the rest of the time not so much. And like, it's kind of nice, the rocking when you're sleeping. Because it's like, you know, it's like you're being rocked. Rocked to sleep. I would have been an ice cube, a frozen little tentacle. I could have died. It is hot. But my God, that was a refrigerator. My dad and my grandfather were in the room next door, and he would knock on the door, and I'd open it, and he'd be like, huh, it's so cold in there. Why is it so cold? I'm like, ask my mom. Ask mommy. I feel like a boat would be safer. But yeah. But on the boat, we got to see comedians. Like, we saw 4 comedians. One of them was not funny at all. The other 3 were okay. The last one we saw was like the funniest one. He was really good. I think his name was Calvin Evans. What was his name? Calvin Evans. Yeah, his name was Calvin Evans. He was pretty funny. I think it said he worked with Kevin Hart at some point. And then the other comedian we saw that was pretty funny, her name was Just June, and she was in the movie Coming to America. So she was like an old lady. She was an older lady, but she was funny. She did a lot of crowd work, not so much like a stand-up routine. She was over there asking people, did y'all bring your kids? Why you do that? How you gonna do it in your cabin? I'm like, oh my god, why you so nosy? But yeah, I had a good time. One of the times when we went to like the comedy club, because you had to be over 18 to go in, the host was like, excuse me, is she old enough? Talking to my parents, referring about me. And both my parents turn and they're like, oh, she's this old. And then like and just imagine a crowd of surprised Pikachu faces. They're like, what? We thought she was like 19. And I was like, I look good for my age. There's just a sea of surprised Pikachu. I understand why I get sick in a boat. I guess it's just the constant movement and you're not used to it. Yes, all the sacrifices keeps me youthful. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. I do be having a little baby face. In my 20s, in my early 20s, I looked like a teenager, and now I actually look like I'm at least in my early 20s. See, lollies exist. Oh, Bill Burr is so funny. I always forget his fucking name. And I looked him up recently. He was in the Countdown movie. And that's the only reason I ever remember him, because I'm like, oh, I just look up this movie. Countdown cast. Tom Segura. I don't know why I can never remember this man's name. Tom Segura. He's like one of the funniest comedians. I like his deadpanness. You're not gonna get lost in the sea. Alright, let me move my mic a bit so I have space for my arm to finally start drawing. Alright, we need a few animal vegetable fruits. You know, things that would grow. Things that are plants. Oh, I forgot what my dad sent me. Hold on. My face is gonna freeze for a second. I need to look at what my dad sent me. Oh yeah, crab apple. Crab apple. A gooseberry. This is what he sent me. Alright. And we're back. Are you doing crossover type things from... Kinda? Because, like, I have a box that I got foam and, like, some cloth so it looks like soil. And I want to make little stickers with, like, little sprouts so that people can pluck them. So it's kind of like a gachapon, but with, like, gardening. So people will just, like, pluck and they'll get, like, a random little sticker. Potatoed? Oh, that sounds cute. Potatoed. I like that one. If I get lost outside the USA, let's say it was because of higher beings' will. So this is the ones that have been come up with. Potato. But yeah, that's the idea. I need to paint the box though, because it's white right now and it doesn't really match my table. It's gotta be like something that grows in the ground. Grapes? I don't know if I can do that because there's a cartoon character named Grape Ape. Cantaloupe? Shrimp pansies. No, it has to be a fruit vegetable. Carrots do grow in the ground. It's gonna be an adventure trying to figure out what these are gonna look like. I got it, I got it. Banana beetle? Beetle? Oof, big stretch. Ottermelon? Ah yes, Grape Ape. No shrimp pansies, what about lemonade? Strawberries? Oh, that sounds so cute. Lemonade, we'll try that. Spend 50 bucks for a chance to get a gacha character I wanted, but got the other limited character on the banner instead. Ah. Well, at least you got one of them. Oops, I meant to do scale so I can make more space. Could do a goofy one like a naked mole rat, but covering itself like someone walked in on taking a shower. How do you incorporate a fruit or a vegetable with that? No, I've never seen an episode of Strawberry Shortcake in my life. Kiwi? Kiwi? It would be more like you pulled out the naked mole rat from the ground. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tomatoed. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong layer. Potatoed, tomatoed. I'm not sure we're understanding. Alright, I think this is probably a good amount to start with. Oh no, I got an eyelash in my eyeball. I got eyelash in my eyeball. I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, so let's try a corn dog. What dog breed should we do? So many options. A wee dog. We got corn dog. Alright, so we got corn. Corn. And then what kind of dog? Strawberry Shortcake characters' designs have the eyes too small for their big heads. Unlike anime, they look like plastic babies. And I've seen like the dolls, but I've never seen the show. A dachshund? A dachshund. Alright, let's Google a dachshund. A dachshund. A little baby. A little baby. So it can either be a long corn or a little stubby corn. Pug covered corn leaves. Unshucked pug. I think a pug might be cute. Alright, I'm gonna find a picture of some corn. Corn. Alright, we got corn. Copy. Corn. No. And we can either do a dachshund. A little baby dachshund. Let's see. Find a nice little baby. A nice little baby. I miss having a dog. I miss having a dog. Boop. We got a little dachshund. Little baby dachshund. Or we can do a pug. For a pudgy corn. Alright, let's find us a little baby pug. Little baby pug. Little baby. Just poor dogs. They shouldn't exist. They really shouldn't. Little baby. Look how fat he is. Look how fat he is. Look how fat this little guy is. Look how fat he is. I like corn. Yes, this is the chunkiest little chunk. Look at him. Look at him, the chunky baby. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Alright, we got that reference. And then I'll scale this up a bit until we decide which dog we're doing. Yeah, it's just little guy. It's Hentai Senpai! Senpai! Absolutus Unitus? Senpai! Yeah, because like pugs should not exist. Pugs are a dog breed that should not exist. It is pain and agony for them to live. Y'all need to stop breeding them. It is. Because, like, they still have the same amount of teeth as a normal dog, and it's all just mashed up in there. Alright. How are we gonna combine corn and dog? It's not finished 3D printing? Oh no. And like, it's even difficult. I think it's difficult for pugs to even like give birth because of like their body structure. Like little dogs like Chihuahuas and stuff, like they struggle having babies. Alright, so we're gonna try a basic shape of corn. So I don't know if it should be like... I'm gonna figure this out. Tiger melon? Is that a thing? Alright. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so maybe we'll have like the leaves. Oops. Have the leaves kind of come from behind to be ears. We're figuring this out. And then like the stock. Hello, hello, welcome. Oh, I see. Cause it's like, how much do I pull more shape from the corn? Do I pull more shape from the dog? You know. A lot of decisions have to be made here. I should have started with the easier option. Why'd I go with the corn? This is probably the hardest one on the list. Those would be like super heckin' deadly. They'd just be out there just like green in the grass and just like, you can't see me. They're just John Cena. Alright, maybe maybe rotate this a bit. Form of corn. We got nose of dog. Corn's ears. An ear of corn. Ha 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 ha. That'd be some scary shiz. Okay, so we got plant. A round green tiger. It's just he's like, I am ferocious. Ferocious. A rar. I'm not digging the shape. Not digging the shape. Alright, so we got a little bean. Got a little bean. And we got ears. Watermelon. Corn. A little thing. Oh yeah, I remember that video. It was funny. Everyone was like a balloon. Or maybe, I think that was the video. It was like 3D animated. Yeah. It's got little thing. And then it's got little googly boogly eyes. He's beautiful. Is that what Cardi B was singing about all this time? Alright, now we gotta draw the actual corn bits without it looking weird. Corn. Very empty. Yes, 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 corn dog. Y'all are trying to combine the weirdest things at this point. Alright, is she gonna have like little corn legs? Little corn legs? I guess that's a sketch, a rough, a first draft. A first draft, we'll say. I don't particularly like corn dogs that much. I don't like the little hot dog on the inside's okay, but like the outer part, I don't really like it that much. Jurassic Park. All right, let's do something else from the list. I'm not even sure. It's like some sort of bread. Hey yo, hey yo. Alright, let's try an eggplant. Let's look up a chicken. A living chicken, please. Not a cooked chicken. Maybe I should look up hen. Alright, what kind of chicken? The most stereotypical looking chicken. I'm gonna copy this image. We're gonna paste it. Look, a chicken. And then we look up an eggplant. So many options. Why is it called an eggplant? It looks nothing like an egg. I don't think I've ever tried an eggplant before. It used to. Huh. Interesting. The egg is a plant. Well, they all look pretty similar. I guess I'll just use this image. Copy image. Paste. Eggplants. Exactly, exactly. Chickens are plants. Ah. Alright, so now we gotta merge a chicken and an eggplant to make an eggplant. Because egg. We're combining animals and vegetables or fruit. Yeah! Alright, let's see if I can make a cute little chicken. Just a cute little chicken. Just a cute little baby chicken. Not a baby chicken. It's gotta lay eggs, so it can't be a baby. Or vegetables. Alright, we got chicken. Eggplant chicken works because of the top of the chicken head and the eggplant leafy part on top of it. Yeah. Improper. How could you say such vulgarities? He looks like he's wearing a little hat. I saw a little animation that apparently chickens recognize each other by the crest. So if you like cover up the crest, they won't be able to recognize that chicken. My word. It's a chicken. Oh, we already have a list. We got too many on this list. I don't know if I would call them a dog. Wait, where do eggplants grow from? Is that like a bush? It's like, I guess kind of like a corn, like a stalk type of thing. Huh. Oh, there's a trailer tomorrow? I didn't even know. Totally, totally. My alternative plan, if I can't figure out these little vegetable creatures, was to just have my gachapon be like a gravesite, and then just have little zombie girls instead of vegetables. And you just pluck their tombstones out. I don't know. Chickens will eat anything. They'll even eat chicken. He's just a little guy. Exactly. It was a hard decision. Little leaves. Yeah. But some of them were just like, because like the strawberry was literally just like, that was the strawberry. It wasn't really like an animal. But yeah, first drafts. Obviously nothing final. You know? Just the initials. Just the initials. I'm deathly afraid of chickens because I have some stitch on my leg. Huh. I'm pretty afraid of the chickens too. My grandmother's sister used to have chickens, and they would chase you. I was afraid of going down there. There is no vegetable or fruit in Shrimpanzee. I'm not too keen on chickens neither. Alright, what's a radish look like? If you imagine hard enough. What's a radish? Oh, there's different kinds of radish. Are we going to go with the long ones or the little round ones? That's the question. I'm sure there is some sort of connection. There's a connection between bananas and people. And I'm like, I'm allergic to bananas. Alright, which type of radish are we using? The little baby ones or the long ones? There's two types. There's two types of radishes. One that look like white carrots. Boop. We got white carrot looking radishes. Or little baby ones. Copy image. Boop. Or little baby ones. Got little baby ones. I gotta look up a horse. Just a generic horse. That's a donkey. That ain't a horse, that's a donkey. Horses are weird. They're also a little terrifying. Alright, just give me a generic photo of a horse. Oh my. That's terrifying. Is that blood? Apparently there was horses that escaped in London and they were just got hit by a bus. Still said that Stardew has had a song called Horseradish Jam, but has no actual horseradish jam. If you think about it, people are actually giant organic mechas. The brains control a giant skeleton with huge energy veins and machinery. True, true. Oh yeah. And then Disney had the gall to be like, y'all can't sue us. Y'all got Disney Plus. You can't sue us because you got Disney Plus. When they could have just said, the restaurant is third party. So you must sue the restaurant and not us. But they had to go and say, nah, y'all got Disney Plus. Can't do it. Can't do it. Trying to find a picture of a horse. Just a normal. That's horse penis. That's a whole penis. That's a thick horse. Bruh, that's the thickest horse I've ever seen. Yup. The streaming service, apparently, in their terms and agreements, if you get Disney Plus, it says you cannot sue Disney for whatever reason. That picture's so blurry. It's like, Disney, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just trying to find a picture of a horse. There we go. Trying to find a picture of a horse. Paste, paste, paste. Boom. Alright, we got a horse. We got radishes. Might be easier just to draw zombie girls. Just draw a donkey when he became a horse that one time. Alright, have a good evening. Where'd I put my... Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I gotta catch up on a week's worth of sleep. A whole week. Okay. So, and like I also don't know what kind of like vibe I want to go for these little stickers. Because I think the stickers are only going to be like maybe 2 inches. Because that's how tall the box is. So I don't think they should be like super hyperly detailed. And like trying to think, because like I don't draw cutesy very well, and like bitches love cute things. I know, because I'm bitches, but I'm not good at drawing cute things. Alright, so we got a horse radish. Like, I don't want it to look like creepy by accident. Alright, we got a horse. Got a fickle neck. I can't stop yawning. Thank you, Lukey. Thank you very much. Glory to Juan, horse, husband, and a good father. We shall name this horse Juan in your honor. So it's like, do I draw like a little round guy? A little round horse? He's just got like little stubby legs. Just a little goober. He's got a little radish tail. It's just leaf. It's just a little guy. Way of the horse husband. James Baxter. Just a little derp. He's a little derpy guy. He's just a little guy. Instead of corn dog, unicorn. I feel like that'd be hard to draw. He's just a little guy. Cornicorn? Oh my god. I swear, these people that do kids cartoons are just on drugs. They're on heavy drugs. The heaviest drugs you can get your hands on. This is a drum circle. I mean, I don't doubt it. That's what made them good, though. All of them on drugs. Heavy, heavy cocaine. Hello, hello. My week was an adventure. No sleep, but an adventure. It's just little horses. He's just a little horse. I went kayaking, I went to the beach, and I went to Dominican SeaWorld. Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. Shake the dog and fin the human. The fun that'll never end. It's adventure time. I like the Marceline song. I don't know what it's called, but she's like, slow dance with you. I wanna slow dance with you. Come on and take the chance. I got the most, I got the blues. I wanna slow dance with you. All of her songs are great. I did watch Fiona and Cake. Damn, Max. Damn. Just had to hurt my heart like that. My hearts. All three of my hearts. You just had to stab each one of them. Kids Next Door? I haven't seen Kid Next Door in so long. I kind of like my little horseradish guy. I kind of like him. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. I don't know how they came up with all those, like, what are they called? Acronyms? Are they called acronyms? Thank you, Star Sword. Because, like, they had to go through some dictionaries for some of those. He's a little guy. Alright. First draft of horse. How? No one knows. Alright. How does one draw a potatoed or a tomatoed? Oh, Battle Ready Armor was a good one. The villains were always, like, pretty silly, too. Like Grandma Stuffums. What was the toilet guy's name? What was the toilet guy's name? Count Spack. Thank you very much. Oh my god. It was Toilinator? Cause that's what I was thinking. Toilinator, like that sounds stupid and too simple. It couldn't be Toilinator. All right, let's look up a toad and a potato. What kind of toad? What kind of toad we looking for? Doofenshmirtz. Oh, this guy's round. This little guy's rotund. Are they all dead? Aw. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Alright, we got a toad. And then we got a potato. That's the same picture. That's the same picture. Look at that, that's the same picture. And a tomato. Boo boo da boo 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 boo. I saw a few episodes of Puppy Amiyumi, but it wasn't a show that kept my interest. Oh, I wish you all the lucks. Alright. Alright, how? A tomato, tomato. Potato, tomato. Alright, so we got a toad. Exactly. Taters? What's taters? Alright, I feel like this should be like a pear. Alright, we gotta draw it cute. It's just a little round guy. I mean, I like their music, but the show itself was kind of just eh. Hello, hello, everybody. Toad Alley. They kind of look like a potato. There's something unsettling about these. Very unsettling. Alright, so we got a tomato. Of course, Billy and Mandy. That's like Spooky Foo's favorite Cartoon Network show. Alright, we got toes and their little eyeballs. And their little thingies. He's just a little guy. Is that how the eye looks? It's hard to tell. Which eyeball light? Ah, I see, I see. The American Dragon. I don't know if they could ever, because like there's some shows that were like of its time, because like I know they tried to bring back Courage, but like something happened, they couldn't do it. I don't think Billy and Mandy is a show they could bring back either. Jackie, they don't suck. Peruri. Little tomato, just a little tomatoed. He's just a little guy. He's got little legs. She's got little legs. Little legs, little legs, little legs, little legs. The crossover movie was awful. It was god awful. It was just pandering. Like there was no substance. And the disrespect of them making Eustace rap. It's like, what are you doing? Alright, so we got tomatoed. I know the voice actress of Muriel, I think, passed. I can't remember if Eustace's voice actor had passed. But yeah, Eustace was a pretty shit person. The little squeaks. This squeaky boy. Alright, now how are we gonna draw the potato? His little companion. Alright, so we got tomato. I'm actually, this one actually I think came out pretty decent. Ew. So does it mean you don't like Homer Simpson either? Have a lovely time at the gym. Get all the gains. In the house of gains. Alright, how are we gonna draw a potato? Fuck them kids, though. Fuck them kids. The dog? Hell no. Don't you touch no dog. Alright. So now... Potatoed. We gotta do in a bit of an elongated shape. Bart deserve it sometimes. You right, you little shit. Alright. Potatoed. Channel your inner potato. Channel the potato. Muriel is Scottish, so there's a chance that she knows or has met Shrek before. I think one of my favorite Courage episodes is the one where Muriel like de-ages into a child and she's like harassing Courage with the macaroni and cheese. More macaroni. More cheese. More cheese and macaroni. Alright. We got a potato. I'm Muriel. I'm only 3.5 years old. I hate macaroni and cheese. I'm trying to think of the other episode I really liked. Alright, got a little bit of an elongated shape. Cause potato. What was another episode? I mean, the Return the Slab episode is pretty classic. It used to freak me out. But now it's just like, the man in Gauze, Ramses. used to like the computer. He's like, you twit. It was. Return the slab or suffer my curse. Episodes that I hated were the ones with the foot, the giant foot, that disgusting pustulated foot. And the one with the moon face guy kind of freaked me out as a kid. I think he was the moon. I forget. Oh yeah, the mafia foot is gross. I hate that episode. I hate feet in general. I think so. That one was just creepy. How did those turn out? Were they scrum-diddly-umptious? I mean, I ain't gonna kink shame you, Star Sword. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Oh, that one was like too serious. Damn, episodes were too serious. I remember that one episode that was super annoying. It's a gerbil world. It's a gerbil world. And that bitch is like, this is my lint. This is my lint. Remember the cat girl wearing that mask? She hated dogs because her bunny friend. Yes. I remember that one episode with the goose that fell in love with Eustace's truck. That song got stuck in my head the first time I watched it, to the point I had dreams about it as a kid, being trapped in that glass cage. Bruh. Yes, the goose god. He's like, hunk hunk. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that episode. The cute little duck. The evil little duck. To explain my lore, it was in my stream, so I figured if people wanted to watch it, I would separate it from the stream and just have it be its own video. Alright, we got Toad. Toad leg. Got another toad leg. And we got a toad leg. I haven't gotten any updates from the people as of late, but I do plan to visit her soon. I do plan to visit soon. I actually need to text them tomorrow to ask. I never wanted to kill a duck so badly, but he only hated Courage because Eustace did, so I can't really blame him all that much. You right? How dare he touch our beautiful, beautiful, and precious Muriel? Oh yeah, that one was a sad one. Oh, Freaky Fred. Yes, Freaky Fred. Freaky Fred could get it? Naughty. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, convey more potato. Because I guess it'll have to be in the coloring. Guess it'll just have to be in the coloring. And then potatoed. True. False eyes. Alright, let's see how we can do that. It looks like a hole. Remember the woman who thought Courage was her dog and was going to take him away from Muriel? I don't remember that one. Maybe if I saw her, I might remember. That's not kickstarting any memories. Yeah, me neither, me neither. Big bone. That sounds familiar. Good. Alright, let's see what you guys are trying to show me in Discord. Ah, quite a lot of fruit cats. But who could forget the dodgeball episode where Eustace was on the Sinister Six type shit? I don't know why Eustace hate Courage so much. Like, if he was just a better husband, Muriel would pay more attention to him. Oh. I mean, Eustace is the worst, so. Hey man, you can't use mental health as an excuse to be a dick. I don't know how I feel about these eyeballs. They look weird, and they don't really look like eyeballs. You're right though. Remember when the Hunchback of Notre Dame stayed with Courage? Eustace kept putting him down, calling him ugly. And it's like, Eustace, you ain't a handsome fellow. Just because you married don't mean you good looking. What are you talking about? There's plenty of soul. How do I make it more potato? Alright, let's Google potato. Google potatoes. That's all I need. It's just more reference. Alright, potato. Maybe I put a butter on them? Just put a little thing of butter? Something potatoey. Potato. Potatoey. You, sir, are bald. I always thought I would go bald if I wore a hat all the time because of Eustace, so I stopped wearing them. Alright, let's just draw a little thing of butter. Just a little thing of butter. And then it's just... butter. You're missing out on deep-rooted trauma. Alright, what else we got? Let's try some strawberries. Alright, let's look up a strawberry. One strawberry. Do baby... Oh, cubs. I was like, what's a baby bear called? It's a cub. Oh my god. Look at this little guy. He posing and everything. Look at him. Look at this baby. Look at him posing. He's just like, hey yo. And baby. Don't mind me, I'm baby. It's just a little guy, just a little guy. Oh yeah. Oh, the little fish, the fish perfect, the fish guy? I forget. I forget the exact quote. But it was a nice quote. Alright, how are we gonna draw a strawberry? A strawberry. First, we draw a round. Round. And then we draw little ears. Still baby ears. Right? It's like the cutest picture of a baby bear I've ever seen. He's just like, hi, I'm clawing this tree. You looking? Mama, you looking? I'm clawing the tree. He just got the tiniest little eyes. He's got the tiniest little eyes. He's got a little nosy woes. He's got a little nose. And he's just like, Jojo, pose. He's just a little guy. Yes, he is. He's just a little guy. Alright, and now we gotta add some strawberry elements. Alright, Ender, catch all the eeps. Capture them all. Consume them. Feed off their energy. Have a good night. Alright, we got bear. Got bear. How are we gonna bring in the strawberry elements? Don't get too lost. Bring back souvenirs. Here's just a little strawberry guy. Just a little strawberry. She's got little legs. Just the littlest legs. Strawberry. Pororo? I am sleepy. I got a week's worth of sleep I gotta catch up on. Maybe I should just have it sitting. A berry, a berry, 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 berry. Oh my god. Here you got your little seeds. Little seeds. I don't think I'd do seeds all over the body, just in areas. Not digging the arms. Not digging the arms. Steve. The voice of Steve is Neil Patrick Harris. I totally forgot Steve was a character. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't look too much like Teddy Ursa, you know? There's only so many poses you can do. I have not watched those. Like C as in the drug? The powdery substance? I haven't seen it. I want to see it. I've seen Meth Gator, but I haven't seen the other one. What's tokusatsu mean? I don't know what to do with the arms. I don't know what to do with its arms. Ah, I see, I see. I need to see it too. There's a lot of things I need to see. Alright, strawberry. Alright, alright, alright. We have... Oh, Jesus. We have horseradish. We have a sketch for chicken and corn duck. We got potato tomato. Late at night while boozed up probably would be. Sniffly? Probably because of all the yawning. Cause it makes my eyes all watery. There we go, strawberry. Alright, so we got so far. That's an abomination. It's also an abomination. That's just a little guy. That's just a little guy. Those are just little guys. And that's just a little guy. I feel like the corn dog is gonna be the most difficult. The most difficult. Alright, we got this. We got this. We got this. They called Stitch an abomination, but he was adorable. The live action is gonna be an abomination. Maybe we just need bigger eyeballs. That's all we need, is just bigger eyeballs. Hello. Stitch is the best, one of the few characters I can do a decent impersonation of. I can only impersonate Bulbasaur and Eevee. I haven't done Eevee in a while, so I'm not even sure if I can do that one anymore. Dog. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. If only it had energy. Big stretch. Big stretch. I'm out of drink. the shape. The shape. That's the face, and then the stalk, and the plant ears. Plant ears. Okay, I think this shape is a little bit better. That facing that way more so than down. Color that in. Plant, corn. Probably because he looks kind of derpy. Quite derpy. I can't even remember what that dog looked like. I keep thinking of the Despicable Me dog. Ah, yes. I remember now. There's something quite unsettling about that dog. They're just like, I'm ready to be born. Okay, I think this one's turning out a little bit better. They had a dog. I have not watched Despicable Me in a minute. Yeah, I think his name was like Kyle or Kevin. I think it was Kyle. Yes, it's a corn dog. Yeah, the dog's name was Kyle. I wouldn't really call it a dog. It just looks like a piranha with hair and antenna. Yeah. Correct, Axel. That is correct. The first one was pretty good. And then they just kept making them. And then they didn't stop. And you're just like, stop. Please. It's enough. Alright, get our little corns. I think it was Mavis. Sounds right. Oh yeah, I remember they did just randomly add a dog, and I was like, when did this happen? He's got little corns. You're just like... A little corn, just a little bit of corn. Okay, just a little guy, You're looking a little bit like a pig. Just a little bit, looking a little bit like a pig. Gotta add a nose. Add a nose. And there, he's no longer a pig. Alright, and now we add corn bits. Yes. I used to watch the cartoon. I never watched the movie because those movies always end up being bad. Quite bad. And like the music is not pleasant. Like who wants to listen to high-pitched, squeaky, sped up music? It's not pleasant. At least I don't think so. I feel like I need to do less and more of a just suggested instead of drawing each of these out because it looks weird. Let's try this again. I don't think they would ever make a movie, to be honest. It'd be too convoluted. And they would ruin it somehow. I heard that was actually happening. I heard they were doing live action, and I was like, why not just do it animated like the Mario movie? So you don't have to worry about A, your actor aging out, and B, your actor deciding that they don't want to do the film anymore. Because one of the most annoying things I find in movies is when they recast. Alright, I'll figure out this corn part later. I think the second draft is significantly better than the first. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Oh my god. I might have to turn in early. I can't stop yawning. I'm so tired. So tired. Do. 2D is A, too much work, B, too expensive, and C, time consuming. I mean, I wish you could see more 2D animated stuff. But now everything's just 3D, 3D, 3D. Easier, easier, easier. Whatever's easiest. Even in anime, they're utilizing 3D. Especially like Ufotable with like Demon Slayer. Like stuff in the background is 3D. Like their walking animations and stuff are 3D. So that they can save on time and money. And like, I hate when they utilize 3D in the fight scenes because they're always very stiff. Huh? I'm sure some people like those movies. Theodore got hit by a car? Ooh. Just cracked my back. 2D does look better most of the time, but there are some stunning 3D films out there. Like the Spider-Verse movies, they look amazing for being 3D. But that's because they're trying to emulate a 2D medium. But they look great. It all depends on how it's rendered. Trying to think of another 3D film that looks very good visually, stylistically. The new Ninja Turtles is another great example. Oh yeah, I like how that is animated. I didn't watch it, but I like how it looked. Do 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 do. Yeah, with Miles Morales, the Sony Spider-Mans. There's like Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. The Mario movie was pretty well animated. Oh, that one was good too. The style choice. That wolf guy, whoo, whoo. I'm trying to think of a film. Ah, yes, the classic Shrek. I'm trying to think of a 3D film that was like very stunning and very colorful. aside from Spider-Verse. Yeah, Shrek is the perfect film. I almost cried in Toy Story 3. Almost cried. I think that whole theater almost cried. My mind is drawing a complete blank. I am too tired. I need a hero. Shrek 2, in my opinion, is the best Shrek. I never laughed harder in a movie than when I first saw Shrek 2. The first Wreck-It Ralph was good. The second one is stupid. The first one was so good. The second one's so bad. Now I want to watch Shrek 2. Is the third one with Justin Timberlake? That one was so bad. I need a hero for the end of the night. He's gotta be strong. He's gotta. I don't know the words. They probably. I don't think they had the permissions for that. Yeah. But he was just trying. He thought he was helping her. He thought he was helping her. He was doing his best. Alright, let's second draft this chicken. Second draft the chicken. Oof, my back hurts. Alright, chicken. Disney is it's a weird minefield. Alright, let's figure out how we're gonna draw a chicken. How are we gonna draw a chicken? Needs to be cuter. More cute shape. More friend shape. Oh yeah, more than likely. Nintendo is so stingy when it comes to their IPs. They're so anal. I'm surprised they let him have Bowser. And like, they had like a whole instructions on how Bowser would hold his cup. Like, they had to follow a whole bunch of instructions on how Bowser would move. It's like they're very protective. let's try something a little more rounded. Got our little bloop bloop. And then we got our little bloop bloops. Browser should sound British, like most interpretations of Batman's Bane. Bane is supposed to be Hispanic. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be Hispanic. True, 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 true. That's true. Nintendo are stingy. They sent a cease and desist letter to SML, a Mario Plush YouTube channel with almost 10 million subscribers, because of their parodies. It's tough, because, like, on the one hand, you know, to nitpick, like, every little tiny fan art that comes out is a bit much, but then on the other hand, from the side of, like, let's say you were someone who wrote a comic or made a game and you were like a small developer, and then someone took your character and just started doing shit with it without your permission and was like making money off of it, and like a whole bunch of people were just like, well, I'm gonna do this too, and just took your character and just started doing stuff with it without your permission. You know, on a smaller scale, it'd be like, hey, you know, that's not right. But, you know, just because it's a bigger company, we see it as like, oh, you know, you make money, you don't have to be all like up in the air about it. But it is something that belongs to them. But do they need to be so nitpicky about like people doing like fan art that don't really make that many sales? No. But I see both sides. Because I'd be pretty upset if someone just basically started using something that didn't belong to them. Well, I mean, I feel like Nintendo shouldn't be upset about it if that person didn't monetize their videos. Like, if they didn't monetize their videos, I don't think Nintendo should be like, stop doing that. But if they do, then it's like, Alright, do we want little tiny eyes? But yeah, I don't like, I feel like if you don't monetize your videos, then it shouldn't be a big deal. It's just a little face. It's got a tiny little face. Thank you. I would say draft number 2, big improvement. See, there's always like the first initial shitty idea, and then you fix it. Nah. Horseradish, perfection. Horseradish, perfection, first try. He is perfect. You do a little bit. I think the eyes would have to be bigger though. But yeah, horseradish, perfection. He doesn't need to be fixed. The toads, beautiful. Strawberry might get a second draft. Oh my god. Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna turn in early today because I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I haven't decided what we're doing on Friday yet, but hopefully I figure it out. I'll try to figure it out tomorrow. The strawberry? I feel like, I'm not sure how I feel about the pose, and I feel like it looks a little bit too much like Teriersa. But you know, there's only so many shapes you can do for a bear. But we'll figure it out. Oh, big stretching. Oh. I can't stop yawning. Alright, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully I could get some rest. And Friday I'll have a little bit more energy for whatever we decide to do. Good night, everybody. It was nice to see you. I missed you all. And I probably won't be able to go on another vacation for like another bajillion years. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Good night.